you've been busy stressing for some weeks. Lay on your back, girl, put your trust in me. Her wildest dreams when I'm between her knees. I fantasize when she go down on me. Whoa, when she go down.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Heavy. It's your girl, Camaria Simone.
Raven.
KT.
And Steve.
And we got Sheridan on the phone here. So what's today's quote?
Today's quote is, "Women are made to be loved, not understood."
What does that mean to y'all?
Women are complex. They hard to understand. I mean, they're hard to understand, so they're not meant to be understand. You just love them.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna understand women anytime soon. So you might as well just love them.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Lightweight, I agree. I just feel like we're meant to be, you feel me, tenderly handled creatures.
It's funny that y'all admit that y'all can't be understood, though.
Okay, that's cool.
That's crazy.
Because I don't understand me half the time. But anyways, so today's first topic, we're actually gonna be talking about the word females.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
So obviously, we had to call somebody in who really, really hated that word. Say hi, Sheridan.
Hello.
So, what do you guys want to say about this? First of all, you brought it up, Steven.
My question is the word female, like, if I call a girl a female, is that offensive? Because to me, I don't see how it's offensive. Like, I randomly saw on Twitter that it's offensive, and I just was so perplexed by that statement. So, Sheridan, what are your thoughts?
So, like, I've always hated the word female, like, even, like, as, like, younger child. Because it just always reminded me of girls who were about to fight, like, oh, my God, these dumb females, this. So it always just seemed like it was, like, a negative connotation. Like, when people use the word female, it was always to describe a girl in a negative light. So when guys just use it, it seems like you're being disrespectful. You know what I mean? Like, you never hear guys use the word female often unless they're talking about, you know, girls like, oh, these females hoes, you know, stuff like that.
See, it's funny when you said that. I never looked at it from that point of view, but I do think about the only times I ever hear guys say females is when they're using it in a descriptive type of situation, like, I was with this female the other night.
Wait, hold on.
Like, I swear I've heard
So how's that negative? I was with this female the other night.
Use, though?
Girl?
Woman, girl, like
Woman?
anything else?
You think I'm about to sit here and call y'all women?
Man, I was with that woman last night.
I just, bro, I'm barely 20. Like,
That's like saying,
y'all not women in my eyes.
that's like
Y'all
how
are
it was
girls.
back in the day when the white slave masters would be like,
So,
boy,
are you
and
not
that's
a man?
like when people say
She said,
boy.
so are you not a man?
You said what? I'm a young man. I mean, I'm
Okay, but you're
not.
not
I'm not a
male.
grown man. So
But
you're not
male. You're not a boy.
You're not a
like-
woman yet. You're still a girl to me.
Not a woman.
For real, y'all girls
How's
are
am I a woman?
huh?
How am I not a woman? I'm grown and I have a
I'm
period.
just saying how. I'm just telling you how I see it. It's not what's the truth. It's just where I see. Where I see
Girls.
the opposite sex. At this age, I see y'all as girls.
So,
Then why don't you just say girl?
I mean, because I have options and I chose female.
see the
I don't see
Like-
nothing wrong with female.
Yeah, it's just, especially if I don't use it in a negative way. Because we could say something way worse. That's my thing.
Yo.
That's something else that like annoys me. It's like if I'm saying that, hey, this is not my preferred thing. Every guy that I have ever told that to, their first response is, "Oh, do you want me to call you a bitch?" It's like, why is it so just like you can't even come to grips with the idea of not calling me something that I don't want you to call me? Like, why is that? And then why is the first response to be like, "Oh, well, I can disrespect you more if that's what you want"?
I could have said something nicer, but I'm gonna go ahead and go down the caliber and call you a bitch.
My thing is, why are you being so picky about it? It's not offensive. It's a neutral word in itself.
But to her, herself, it is.
But, I mean, can we really help that? I mean, what if I decided that the word man is not good enough? You got to call me God or something. Then I'd be taxing it, right? So,
Tell people that you don't want to be called man.
okay. But see, that's not going to change anything. That's my thing. Like, you're going to be like, bruh, you're a guy. You're a man. You're a dude. I'm not calling you God. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, so in the same way, you saying I don't want to be called female when everybody else agrees that it's neutral, It's just different.
That's just us. That's not everybody else. It's the people in this room, maybe.
I mean, the definition of female is very neutral.
Oh, that.
The definition of female is having children.
See,
The definition of a woman is a human female.
I didn't know that.
What'd she say?
She said the definition. Can you say it again?
So a female means that you can have children, like you can reproduce.
Okay.
A woman is a human female.
All right, but that does it mean you're not a female?
No,
Yeah,
no,
but it
no,
means
no,
that I'm
no,
a human female.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
who's thinking about it like
and
that?
what from her backstory of what she said, like why she never liked it. This is what I'm hearing, and it's what happens a lot. Basically, the only way she ever really heard people use it was in a negative context. Same thing with what do we call disabled people? Handicap, crippled.
Or retarded.
You can't say crippled or retarded anymore because people have used it in such a negative light. Like they really hate to be called that stuff, you know. So it's like you have to adjust your saying because so many people have, bro, you retarded. Like that really makes them feel bad.
Right, and to us, we don't feel no way about it because we ain't like that.
But they feel a way about it.
I guess you're on
Yeah,
something there.
it's like I don't use the word retarded either. And then when I will tell people around me like, hey, don't use that word, they're like, oh, I'm not talking about this type of person. It's like it doesn't matter. It's just not a nice word.
Like I know how you didn't mean it and how you did mean it, but at the end of the day, like it's gained this heat behind it. Like people messed it up for all of us.
So y'all saying female is not an okay word?
Not to 50% of the girl race.
Did you say the what?
She got a voice in.
I almost said it.
Right, the female race. Right, that's what you wanted to say, because that's just.
I mean, that in that sense, it was okay to say though. But yeah.
All right, well.
Okay, thank you, Sheridan. She has to get back to homework, guys. We have to call her in for this.
Yeah, we appreciate you taking out
Bye,
your
girlie.
time. All right, so with that being said, how do y'all feel about people saying gay? It just.
Gay?
Yeah.
Oh,
like I'll be like, oh, that's so gay.
Gay is
no,
neutral.
gay is not. It's getting worse to say. Like using it in that context is very bad, but it's also with the word. I don't want to say it. The F word, fag.
Oh, okay, fag
Yeah.
That's
Fag.
taking it
That's a
too
little
far.
much.
Fag hurts.
Like, you
Somebody
can't
call you a
say-
fag, we got to square
Or
up.
queer.
All right, no, I'm talking
That
about.
used to be that, but they're taking that word back, type stuff. You know, like you can't say a lot of that stuff for the simple fact people have used it in such a negative context for so long. It has a really bad reputation. Like you should not use certain words. Like we feel like we call each other N words all the time. White people can't say that to us. Like I don't know. It's just
certain words, you just got to learn the rules of the road.
I feel like I ain't got enough time to be case sensitive to everybody in the world.
Exactly.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like that's
That's-
a lot of education,
And
right
that's
there.
that's what I'm thinking
Be
with
learning
female.
something
It's
new every
like,
day. I heard it for the first time over the summer that people didn't like the word females, and I was
Yeah.
like, what?
right, like, come on, that,
I
we
was
stop
like,
saying
Like,
bitch.
how
You
is that
know,
derogatory?
wait.
When you go to the doctor, what did they say? You're
okay.
female, you're a male. Like that's how you identify.
But
when
like,
you're born, so
how I heard it, I listened to this podcast. Shout out Charlamagne the God. Really love listening to the Brilliant Idiots. But
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Charlamagne. He's solid with the logic.
But someone tweeted, it was either him or Schultz that tweeted something, and they were like, something females, and the girl responded, female, what am I, a dog, a cat, what am I, a female cow, the flower? I'm like, whoa, this
A
is
female
like,
flower?
I don't know, I just said
She
something.
taxed it.
I was like,
flower
you
for?
clearly know he's talking about, and it's when people say female,
Why would I be talking about a dog?
and it's like crazy, like when people say female, we're not thinking of it in a negative light at all, but people are starting to hear it in a negative light. Like the people who say it aren't thinking of it the other way. I'm gonna disrespect her. I'm gonna call her a female. Like
Yeah.
that's not the thought behind it. It's more so this is the word I'm gonna use. I think of it as a descriptive word. Like when I get mad, I get really technical and I start using big words. Or when I get really excited, I get technical. I start using unusual words.
I wish y'all could see her
That's
face.
probably, that's probably what people are doing.
Yeah.
Like when they use the word female, it's like let me check into this unusual word real quick.
Right.
That's so stupid. Okay, so moving on from that topic, why do girls care so much about if something makes them a hoe?
That's
That
a
was
good
actually
question.
Steven's question.
That is my
Guys.
question. 'Cause I'm confused. It's like everything is about, oh, she's a hoe, or she's always been a hoe, and yada yada yada. And it's like, but why do y'all care so much? Or why do you?
Stemmed from understanding men when they were asked.
Yeah, it does.
They,
But I mean, it's
dude
just
was like, why everybody keep asking about what makes them a hoe, and Brody was like, I think it's the girls trying to figure out if their actions are on the caliber of being a hoe. Or
yeah,
not.
but like, why does it even matter? That's my thing. Like, I mean, even
It's
if
how you want to be perceived, like.
but why do you care so much? Nobody knows the real definition of being a hoe.
You know
what I'm
everybody
saying?
has their own
Right.
personal
Right.
definitions.
And
I don't
honestly,
think anybody wants to be looked at negatively, and us being girls, we the ones that really get judged harder than guys do.
because y'all care.
I guess.
Because you call a dude a hoe, guess what he gonna say?
They
Nah,
don't
that's
give
not
two
true.
F's.
That's not true.
That is true.
Nah, that's not true.
I've never
Stop talking
met
to
a
these
guy that
sensitive
cares.
dudes, because the average male does not care about being called a hoe.
Oh, you did say male.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just saying, like, we don't care, y'all, but y'all do for some reason. Like, we're like, look, I'm not a hoe. I just had sex. You know what I'm saying? That's what I wanted to do. And if that's what y'all want to do, y'all should do the same thing.
See, y'all don't get judged as much as girls do. I've specifically like talked to guys that like, listen, if I find out my girl got more than 3 bodies, like she's not my girl no more.
Well, she wasn't your girl before
If he was
she
your
got those 3
girlfriend,
bodies.
huh?
So he's saying,
Yeah.
when did they get the 3
If
bodies?
he her 4th body, that's too many. He was
He
like
gonna put a
24.
number on it?
He was like 24 years old. I'm like, but you.
So what happens
How
with
many
the
bodies
4
you
bodies?
had? 15 maybe.
Wow.
Buddy.
It's a lot of interesting males out there. In the world.
I hate
You know what I'm
you.
saying? They say some goofy things sometimes. I mean, your 4th body, it's just 4th body.
But I'm just saying, like, girls have been like, to me, it feels like as a girl we get judged harder. Not even because I feel like we put that pressure on ourselves. Like girls who wake up, beat their face every day, do something and wrap their hair every night, put time and tender love and care into picking out their outfits, all to go to class and go right back to their room because they don't want to be seen without being on point type stuff.
Well, I mean, you do kind of have to keep up with yourself more as a
See?
female.
Okay, so
As a
then
girl.
you're working towards the
No,
ideal thinking.
But that
so
has
then
nothing
that
to do with
also
being a
comes
hoe.
with
I mean, but then-
images.
but then
Guys
also-
say they want this classy girl, or they want someone with it all together. So now that's something else a girl who cares about what people think about them has to work towards, right? I'm just saying.
And then also think about how if you're a guy, from your point of view, if you were interested in a girl who per se has been with a lot of people and people call her a hoe, how would that make you feel? You know what I mean? Like you talking to somebody who everybody says is a hoe.
She's a reflection of you.
Right.
No, because I'm not worried about what other people are saying. I
you
know what
mess
she's
with-
doing.
But what if it's true?
Oh, you mess
Huh?
with.
But
Oh,
what
you
if
mess
it's
with
true?
her.
What is
like
what
what
true?
if she to your standards is a hoe? Then what?
Then that means
So you're not gonna talk to her because she's a hoe?
listen, like, if she wants me, then she needs to be worried about my standards of a hoe, not society's standards of a hoe.
Maybe that's why girls who specifically have been in that conversation with you are trying to figure out your standards of a hoe.
Yeah, but I mean,
Damn, what if that really was? Like every time a certain person brought that up around you, they was just trying to
get with
wonder
you,
if I'm his
make
type.
sure.
Let me make sure all my ducks in a row.
I see where you're getting at with
So
that. I
every time
definitely
you
see
hear
it.
it, maybe someone was just interested in somebody in that room at that specific time.
But I still don't
Not.
think you should be worried about it. I think if you're confident that you weren't being a hoe or just you were doing what you wanted,
You know,
because I've seen a lot of girls from back home, and they could be considered the biggest hoes in the city, right?
Mhm.
But because they so cool and they so comfortable with what they did, it's almost like, I mean, yeah, she did do that, but I mean, hell, she cool as hell. Yeah, like it's cool.
I just thought about
Because that's
something.
not gonna really change who you are, really. It just
And
kind
some
of
people-
changes like your decision making at times.
I feel like, and some people also come to the whole conversation or argument or whatever because people defend what they love, or they really get fired up about something they feel guilty about. So sometimes they in their head like, damn, I'm a hoe. Let me convince myself that I'm not real quick, though. Let me just engage in this argument. That whole argument could be something internal type stuff. Yeah. But if a girl sleeps with 3 guys in one day, that doesn't really make her a hoe. Maybe the opportunity just presented itself 30 times. She's literally talking about it.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
That girl was thinking about something she did 2 weeks ago.
Three dudes in one day? Come on now. You gotta have some type of morals.
You gotta know that.
You're not even setting the bar high in this point. You just open the door. Like, what? Is that a real conversation you had?
No.
Oh, I was about to say, look, I don't care what nobody says. She's a hoe. She's definitely a hoe. She can be comfortable with it, but you better be comfortable being called a hoe, because that's what you are.
Oh my god, and it, like, that whole slut shaming stuff also comes with it. Like, people don't like being called hoes, but then it's like, if you are one, you are one. Own it. I ain't got time to think of new words for you.
Yeah, I don't know. I think y'all just care too much. Stop worried about it so much.
Aren't we sensitive?
Yeah.
Supposedly?
Yeah, but...
Don't you think sensitive people care to an extent?
I feel like...
By the way, I don't think I'm sensitive, people. I'm just, for the sake of the argument.
I feel like most girls be insecure about it. They don't want to...
Insecurity is a big thing. I think that's why people be wearing so much makeup sometimes, too. Every day.
Yeah.
Like, no days off type stuff.
Yeah, that makeup
I'm
thing.
like, what does the real you look like?
My thing is, like, why do you think this is what you look like? Like, or what you should look like? Like, we can see when you put on all that makeup, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to speak for most guys, because, there's some weird guys out there that's going to disagree, but we do not like all that makeup. And I know y'all don't care about our opinion, but you really should, because eventually we got to cuff you. So it's like, what do you mean you don't care? Like, bruh, that makeup junk is just unnecessary.
Bro, it's for occasions, but not every day. Like, you're not supposed to, like, well, you can, but like, you don't gotta put makeup on every day.
He's sitting over here in basketball shorts and a hoodie.
You
don't care about your makeup.
I'm not supposed to know what we got on. That's why this is a podcast and not a YouTube vid.
I guess.
I mean, I personally don't even like it for real at all. Like, if you're gonna use makeup, use a bare minimum to cover up this blemish, whatever. All that caking on and she beat my face and I'm slaying and yada, yada, yada. No.
Everybody
Stop
who
it.
opposes this podcast is going to show up with their face beat to the gods tomorrow.
I mean, you can. You the one looking like a fool, not me. Look, that's all I got to say about that, for real.
All right, so back to the whole talk, because we just love talking about that as humans. Dressing like a hoe on Halloween.
I like it.
I like it. Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Retweet favorite. Quote.
That was every day.
Yeah.
My only thing about that is some people that I've seen dressing like that, like crazy, like wearing just panties for bottoms, are the same people that go around talking about people. Oh, she's live. She do this. She do that. She dressed like. She looked like. But for that one day out of these 365 days this year, you embraced what she does on a daily. Where y'all think that mindset come from? Like, I don't like
the confidence to do it every day like everybody else.
I'm simply judgmental people. Like, I think it comes from insecurity, quite honestly.
I think that comes from, like, the same people that are judging you for being
same
a
people
hoe.
who asking what a hoe is.
No, the same people that are judging you for being a hoe or saying, oh, she's a hoe, it's probably the ones doing some hoe shit, too. So, like, if you say,
or they really want to do it, like,
yeah, because you shouldn't care
living
that much.
so fun.
Right.
Yeah, she's out here just minding her business, being a little hoe, a little slut, whatever you want to call her. But she's happy. She's so happy. You know what I'm saying? Giving every nigga a dance in the party. Male. My fault, male. In the party dance. I mean, what you so upset about? Because you didn't?
You standing over there in the corner.
How does that even hurt you?
Lightweight is like haters. You know how when people see someone succeeding and all of a sudden they just got everything negative to say about them?
Yeah, but I wouldn't consider it success.
No, I'm not saying like success. I'm saying the same mindset. Like, you see this one person over here having the time of their life and your mood's just effed up off looking at it.
Yeah.
I think it's something like that, quite honestly.
I feel you. I don't know. Being a hoe on Halloween, bro, you can be a hoe any day.
Halloween, no. Halloween, you get a free pass.
That's what I was about to
Everybody
say. Is
else
that
is
day
going.
like the exception? Because like every other day of the year, I have to look
Every day is a
presentable.
pass. Saturday nights is a pass.
But if
Friday nights
everybody
is a
always
pass.
looked like
Thursday,
that,
Thursdays
then what
is a
fun
pass.
would it be?
Nah,
Like,
people
it
was
would-
literally wearing panties.
You said what fun would it be?
Like, what fun would it be if everybody looked like that every day?
Yeah,
Like,
if girls dress like that every day,
I mean,
it
it
wouldn't
would
be no
be
fun
normal.
in seeing them like.
All right, that's in
Where's
theory.
the
In
mystery?
theory, that's how that would work. But in reality, everybody's not gonna dress like a hoe every day. I don't think it's very
Slip this
difficult
week.
for everyone to just have this whole lifestyle. You know, you may have whole days, whole moments. You might even have a whole little 3-month period. But you gotta sit
3-month
here
period.
and be a hoe all your life, every day.
Hold on, wait. That's not being a hoe. We talking about how they dress though.
Dressing like a hoe. Same
Okay,
thing. I mean, ain't nobody just about to be naked every day. Come on now. Eventually, you gotta put on some sweats, and it's gonna get cold outside eventually.
a hoe never
You can
gets
wear
old.
Weather,
tight.
that was saying, I was gonna get cold. So.
Oh, never get cold.
But I'm saying, like, it could be any day. That's what I
Put
meant.
that look in your system.
Not every day, but any day. If you want to be a hoe on Tuesday, be a hoe on Tuesday.
If you got it, flaunt it. That's what I always say. I ain't got no problem with people doing what they want to do.
Right.
If
I
can
just
do
be
it, I
looking
will.
like, bruh, you can do something I can't do.
Right.
Live life. Be happy for the both of us, fam. And my friend, she wore, I forget what it was she wore, but everything was showing. I was like, fam, be free for the both of us. I was just looking
Type
like,
shit.
I was
So you're one
proud.
of the
It was
people
so
that,
sad.
like-
I was proud. I was like, just watching her walk away, like, yes, just having fun for all of us tonight. I'm one of them people that,
So you're one that, like, lives vicariously through them.
yep, I just be like,
So
yep.
instead of you being a hoe, you live your wholeness through their wholeness.
Yep.
But what's so funny is I think that's how it is for girls a lot nowadays. It's like you criticize people, but then you also like, yes, like prosper, do this, do that. But then
Prosper.
you
Yeah,
be,
especially
and then
when
you
they
be
be
telling
throwing-
people
When they be throwing
don't
ass
do
in the
this.
party,
Right.
be like, hey, throw that ass.
I don't tell them to prosper and get and talk bad about them later. I be like, prosper. And if I'm talking about you, I'm telling about how I told you to prosper because I'm happy.
Right.
Damn it, you make it. I feel like I made it that night. Shit. Damn it. Make me proud.
So that means you never go out yourself and
I really don't go out.
Nope.
I'm a homebody. I just want to watch movies.
look, at least you know who you are. And the hoes know who they are.
And they know
If
they
you
welcome
just-
to be my friend because I love to hear the stories. Like, I encourage storytelling time.
And if you want to come on heavy and talk about it, but we'll keep you anonymous if that's what you like.
We can't change your voice though, so
Yeah,
you
got
gonna have to
that kind
do.
of technology.
You gonna have to figure that out.
Put a little rasp in your voice when you talk.
Last night I was giving head.
Throwing a little sore still, you know. As a shooter.
Walked a little back 3 times. I caught it. I did.
Type shit.
I won't judge. Judgment free zone, fam. But okay. Anything else y'all wanted to say?
Okay, so I had this. I was on some website, right? I was signing up for it, and they asked me about my gender, right? And it said, "Are you a male, female?" And then it had a other option.
You know,
I'm
some
like,
people are trying to figure that out though. Am I a boy? Was I born a boy or a girl? Am I a girl?
Man, that is some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
This
You
is
are
me
a male.
being case sensitive to the LGBTQ community. That's what that other
That's not
box is
being-
coming from.
But that's
though.
not being insensitive to the LGBT community.
No.
Confusion is not an answer. I need a male or a female. Like, what category? What do you mean
Maybe there's
other?
people who wanted to keep it secret. Like, I want to surprise them with my survey.
No.
results.
That's your sexuality that you can surprise somebody with. Not your gender. You're either male or female. If you are a male that feels like you're a female, then say female. I'm not saying you have to be a male if you
Look
have
like
male
men,
parts.
right.
I'm just saying you got to choose one between male and female. There's no third gender because there's no
You
third
know what?
possibility.
There is a third.
gender, though.
What's the third gender?
People feel like they're both. There's a real thing like that, I think. I
That's
forget
not a
what it is.
gender.
Or people is like, I'm gender
There's a
fluid
third
or
gender, though.
You're gender fluid.
something like that. Are you talking about the boy girl? Like, you got.
I would, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would roast any nigga that's talking about he's gender fluid. What the fuck does that mean? Like I said, I understand there's a spectrum of sexuality. Cool. Whatever you want to do in that aspect, that's cool. But gender,
What was you gonna say,
What-
KT?
Yeah, what were you
I
about
was
to say?
just saying it was a third gender.
What's the
word?
third
We learned
gender?
it.
What is
It's
it?
like, I mean, I don't want to say transgender.
I mean,
Transgender
that's
means
the
you
word.
change from
We
one
learned-
gender to another.
No, in anthropology, we really learned like it's a
A
third gender.
hermaphrodite?
already. No.
Like when you have more than one
Yeah,
part?
yeah,
Like, I
maybe
mean,
hermaphrodite could be a third gender, but that's not even.
Bro, we finna Google this. What's the third gender?
I'm saying transgender cannot be a gender itself.
But
First of
you
all, it
switch
uses
into
the
another
word gender
so
as a
you're transforming genders. Like you're not the one that you were, but you're still one of them.
Look,
right.
So
You're
Yeah.
even. Third gender or third sex is a
What?
concept in which individuals are categorized either by themselves or by society as neither man nor woman. So you were born as a human,
So
but
you're
you're gonna
spirit.
tell us you're not a man or a woman? You see what I'm saying? You see how dumb that makes? I mean, that sounds.
Hey,
All right, I don't care. Look, it sounds.
you do care. You brought it up.
It sounds idiotic. No, I'm saying I don't care what anybody has to say about some backlash. That is idiotic to say that you're not a man or a woman.
It's really some
You got to
people
be
who
on some
feel
type.
like-
Those are the people that's on drugs.
It's really people who feel like they're both. Like, there's literally people like during the day.
But
Today,
even-
I'm gonna decide to be a woman, and they look like a whole woman, and then the next day they're like, "F it, I'll just be a man."
well, I
and
feel
they
like
look
if
like a
that's
whole
the
man.
case, then at the time when you answer this question, then you should identify. you should identify
So,
with
Every
whatever
time
you
they
identify
return back
with.
to the
Right,
site,
what-
they gotta put on their whole woman outfit now. Like,
But yeah, today. What did you choose today? Are you male or female? That's all I'm asking. Don't sit up here and tell me, well, I can be anything. Like, in this moment, are you a male or a female?
I lightweight feel like that box with some people who didn't want to like specify.
But I'm saying, at the end of the day, there's still only two options. I have yet to hear the
Well,
third
see, and then
option.
I also understand this because if you think about it, like how they do race and stuff like that, and they'll put other, just for you to not have to say what you are.
But race is
It may
different.
not be
Damn,
because
that other
they
is
don't.
because like 30 million races.
Right, because
It's
we
a lot
can
of
mix
races.
and match races.
Well, I'm just
Like,
saying,
You cannot
I'm a
mix
little
and match
Irish,
genders.
but
black.
if you know that you're black and you say other, just maybe for like beneficial reasons for like getting a job, you know, because a lot of times they look at stuff like that.
Oh yeah, if I get a job and I have to put male or female, I might just put other because you know guys get considered
Right,
more than
exactly.
girls.
And so
But I
in
gotta
that
go to the
case-
interview.
Okay, so
I
then
still gotta
that's
go to the
in
interview.
that
They gonna
case-
find out.
that's the first logical
Having
reason.
other like makes sense, but yeah, I mean, I don't.
Come on now.
That other was specifically for like gender people though. I
Yeah,
bet.
it's for the LGBT.
Oh, is it Hydra? Oh wait, no.
How many genders?
Maybe saw him to refer to a trans woman. Okay.
Okay, but that's still
Yeah,
changing from
I-
woman to male.
Mixed
I've only heard
gender.
two options.
Mixed gender in the traditional home means students. That is a dorm. Okay, never mind. All right.
How many genders are there in the world?
Oh God.
Two. There's
Three.
two genders. There's no third gender.
But see, I feel like if there can only be two genders of animals and plants,
Right.
why are there multiple genders of people?
Because, man, people are retarded.
Are these
Oh, wait, my
genders?
fault.
But only 3 genders. Boom, and it got the name.
3 genders. Bam.
See, a hermaphrodite, and I said that, but that's
It says
I mean-
neuter.
neuter just means that you can't. have
That's like
kids.
neutral,
Oh,
I'm guessing.
I mean, so I thought.
we gonna define it.
Yeah, that is what that
So
means,
you
though.
got everything cut off.
Description, paste. Of or denoting a gender of. I'm not loud on the mic. Can someone read that?
Which one we reading?
Like
Of
it-
or
I'm
denoting
saying
a gender of nouns in some languages, typically contrasting with masculine and feminine or common.
What?
Yeah, see? It don't even make sense. You see how hard we're looking for a third gender? Why we can't just chalk it up as it's only 2 of these guys? Like, for
We
real.
gotta do all this.
And
It
even
ain't
if we do
sense.
find a
Nah.
third
So
gender,
basically, it's just
Neuter-
saying something
a
that's
neuter,
not
you
masculine
have no
or feminine.
organs of reproduction, basically.
Oh.
No, that's it. That's it for an animal.
we are animals.
Boom.
No, we're mammals.
Mammals are animals.
Yeah.
Mammals can be animals.
I thought we were all.
If we are a
Right.
mammal, we are an animal. a mammal is a type of
But if you're
animal.
not- if you're an animal, you're not a mammal.
Having
You're
no
both.
organs of reproduction
talking
without
about?
sex, asexual.
They don't say anything.
But that's
from
that's
flowers.
like
Yeah,
y'all heard
yeah.
sexuality. It's not no goddamn gender.
Oh well, listen, I can't keep defending this thing that I know nothing about.
My thing is, there's only 2 genders. I don't care what you say. You're male or you're female. Just choose one.
What if they on their pills and they like switching right now and they're literally halfway through the process?
Well, then
whatever
say
you're trying
you'll-
to be,
look.
I guess.
we'll get back to you. We'll come back to you tomorrow.
On the paper, you
get everything together.
To be
Feel
determined,
me?
it might not work. Like, I'm
some
not
research.
not there yet.
Right. Even if you
Not
didn't have
quite.
a sexual reproduction, I mean, wouldn't you still like have the hormones and the makeup of one?
Some people are born sterile. Like every person can reproduce.
Yo, I know in high school there was this boy. He's white. He
So that's important.
It's important to what I'm about to say because it has nothing to do with the topic. You just made me think of it when it was like the jobs thing.
Yeah.
So he took his ACT and he bubbled in that he was black, and then he got like a 36. So then he got called down to the office and they're like, yo, are you mixed with black or anything? He was like, no. Why? This is months later. He's like, no. Why? Well, the state is trying to give you a full ride scholarship to college because you're the only black student in this region who got a 36 on the ACT. Like, you got the highest ACT score for black students in this region. He was like, oh, no. And, like, I just thought that was funny.
This man playing around.
I would have been like, my great-granddaddy.
Right.
Yeah, I would have had that one
Somewhere
drop
down the line.
somewhere.
Somewhere
boy.
down the line.
Right.
Somewhere down the line, I bet you he is black.
Probably.
Shoot, I would play that. So,
Yeah, that man almost got that good for a ride.
yes. Yes, I is.
But you did just get really off topic. This girl.
Because he felt it. He was. I'm just saying, like,
I
there's
feel you.
benefits from choosing other things. I'm sorry. I just.
Yeah. But that's
Made me
race.
think of
That's
that.
race, there's sexuality, but gender is your gender. Like, you know how small a percentage it is for somebody to just be born a hermaphrodite anyways? That's why it's negligible. It's like, I mean, if that's the case, you already know how to handle those situations because the doctors have told you how to do that or whatever. But, bruh, pick one. Stop being so difficult.
What was also really ridiculous is that now they're trying to have it so doctors are not even able to tell you, like, they don't even get to choose or tell you whether or not your child is a female or a male when they're born. You can't give my child a gender.
What?
No, like, that's the thing.
But it is true. When I do think of gender, I think gender is literally a physical thing. It's not a feeling. It's
Right.
literally the physical sense
Right.
itself. Like, I definitely have 10 toes right now.
Right.
Your child has 10 toes. Like, simple as that. You literally looking and telling me based off of what is literally right there.
Right.
That is true.
So, yeah, I mean, I get what you're talking about. I was just, you feel me, trying to defend.
Because if
people,
somebody
'cause I
can say
really
that they're
don't
not
know.
male or female, then I can say I'm not a...
Black.
Right. You know, I don't care how much
Walking human being.
melanin I have in my skin. I am Asian. I am. Because I've watched Jackie Chan and I just know I can do what he does.
It's just some black Asians.
Yeah, but you missed the point. You're missing the point.
Rachel, whatever her last name is.
Right. What?
Rachel. She's the woman who's like, I'm black.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm
Yeah,
black,
no,
so
no,
I
I
am.
I heard now, I don't know how true this is, but Obama passed something to where, like, if a child, identifies himself as, like, the opposite gender, he can go into the bathroom of that gender that he chose.
Target has unisex bathrooms now.
Unisex is different. I'm saying, like, if it's a woman's bathroom.
I feel like I would have heard about that. That would have been like way bigger, but it
Well,
might be a
No,
thing.
He
I
passed it.
heard something like that where, because people were talking about, like, if there was a man that was going into the woman's bathroom and you had a young
Well, damn
daughter or
it.
something.
My rapist is gonna identify as female for 10 minutes until everything is
That's
over.
what I'm saying. That's why it's so-
Exactly, and that's why it was such a
I just
controversy
feel
at the
like
time.
I don't know if it's an American thing or if it's
It
a...
is.
Well, we are tripping.
It's a sense
hard.
of entitlement for everybody. Like,
It's a sense of freeness. There's too much freeness going on. We need some type of boundaries to keep everything. If you sitting up here telling me I'm gonna look like a male, but I'm gonna be a female, but I only have sex with this and yada yada yada, it's like, bro, come on, bro. I don't even know if this could
Remember
physically
Bruce
work.
Jenner? He looks like a girl now, but he always felt like a
His
woman.
name is Caitlyn,
But he was only.
and they will kill you if you say otherwise.
I was talking about when he was Bruce Jenner.
Oh, okay.
Um,
That's so confusing itself. Say Caitlyn versus Bruce. We know who we talking about. That organism. That's why we gonna start saying all these.
Congratulations! You have a human. You've just given birth to an organism.
Right, that's what we
Here
gonna start
you go.
saying. You have your animal. Now you can
Welcome
decide.
to your mammal.
And now you can say female.
Now,
then,
now
if that's
look,
the
I'm
case.
gonna give you a hint. He has a penis. I don't know what he is.
You can't say
Oh yeah, it has a penis now. I don't know what that could mean.
In about 10 years, you're gonna find out whatever he goes with is what he goes with.
Whatever it
Oh
goes with.
crap!
You see how hard this is gonna make things go? Now we're gonna have he, she, and it.
Every child from the age of 0 to 10, we just gonna.
Right, then there's gonna be
it's
a
gonna
wall.
Be purple. They're gonna have purple
But
birthdays.
then that's exactly what would be confusing. Like, how you gonna know if you want to identify as one or the other?
Oh my
if you
god,
don't
it's
even
gonna
know?
become a national holiday the day all kids decide what they are. Like
Yeah.
they all
Oh
go
my God.
downtown
Like when
and
you're,
finally check
when
the
you're
box.
13,
It needs to be a book.
when you're 13, this is your name. You've lived long enough. You now know.
It's like what's that movie?
They gonna-
Oh god, they have different factors.
Oh, I know you're talking about
Divergent.
Divergent.
Yeah.
Divergent. That one day come. All right, cut your hand and drop
Right,
it in
drop
the
the
F or
blood.
M box.
Yeah, you find your assignment. That's
Assign
different
your
though.
race.
They
You
are
can
assign-
assign that.
assign your gender.
Yeah. It's like with us, it's gonna be like, okay,
Yeah,
you
This
turn
is your,
13.
you get to choose, but
Like
you
the
only
room-
get one choice.
Like the room
One
told
time.
you, they told you like this is what the test says you are, but you get to make the final choice.
Right.
Now you have a penis, but you can choose female.
If
You
that's
can.
what you really identify.
So when this day comes, just make sure you're ready. Oh my God, kids gonna be panicking so
They
bad.
gonna have classes
that
too.
whole
It's
night-
Gonna,
that
it's gonna
whole-
start first grade. You have your gender class. Gender 101. If you're a male versus a female, whichever
And
one
if
you
you feel like you're this one, you're gonna come to this one today.
And it's gonna be so stupid. It's gonna show how stupid we are.
Usually, males
Right.
It's
are the breadwinners. No, I'm just playing. That's a whole nother argument in itself.
Yeah.
I just opened up a whole new can of worms. I take it back.
I mean, we can eat those worms. What y'all trying to do?
No, males are not breadwinners. Households are 50-50.
I don't know.
I think
See?
historically,
In my house, it will be 50-50.
I
but that's
feel
a
like-
competition thing.
I feel like I'm gonna be.
Actually, I don't care that much.
Yeah,
It's more
I'd
so
be happy if they making money in general.
if you make more
And
than
I mean,
me, you
then
make more.
Right, and if I make more than you, then so be it. But
If I make
mean,
more than you, you might have a pride
All
issue
I'm
because I'm
saying
gonna rub
is-
it in.
All I'm saying is, I'm gonna make my millions. So if you
So when
gonna
she
make
making her
millions with me, I
billions,
mean, shit.
so when she making her billions and she sons you one day,
She's not sunning me. That's just not, I don't give a damn if your ass own the world. You're not sunning
it would
shit.
be so funny. Like, you know what? Go to your side of the house. I made it specifically for you. Go.
That's what I'm saying. If I got my mans, you're not sunning me, bro. Because I could leave you just as much as you think you can leave me.
Like, I own the state you're trying to move to. Stop it.
You know what? Now, what kind of argument did I get myself into to where she tells me don't even go to that state? I own that shit. That's gotta be I must have said some disrespectful things.
I got a FaceTime. It's just so irresponsible. Hello?
It's not irresponsible. It's unprofessional.
That too.
We're having a whole ass. It just couldn't wait, huh? This nigga better be important.
Okay, then come downstairs to audio room too. I
Who was
texted
that?
him that I don't know why he FaceTimed.
Who was that?
Braxton.
Is he coming to talk?
No, we have something to finish, but he can come talk.
If he hurries up.
Probably not, because this has been a long podcast already. But anyways, yeah, the argument you got yourself
The
into.
breadwinners. I mean, it just usually was males. That's all it was.
I
You
feel
know
like it
why,
has to be
though?
traditional.
But I'm not gonna say this is why, but it's also because guys have always been looked at as, I don't want to say superior, but definitely dominant, and also they've
We
been
are.
given more opportunities than women will and have been, like, not will in the future, it might change, but like in the past, guys have been looked at as more desirable in the workforce. Period. Men and women will have the exact same jobs. The woman might even do the job a little bit better, but the guy still make more money because he's a guy.
Okay, so that might be a problem. But I think
I'm just
in
saying, like,
general-
sometimes that's why the guy's the breadwinner. And also it's because women historically definitely are the ones who stay at home, take care of the kids, or the more of the housewife type situation. So of course the guy's going to be the breadwinner. And that's also what society tells you have to be. Hell, the Bible tells you have to be, you know?
Well, I have a question. So why is that offensive when people say that the girl is supposed to be the one to stay at home? And, like, if a man was to offer, I'm going to pay for everything and you just take care of the kids, why is that offensive?
Because maybe she wants to do more. He let her in. Because maybe she wants to do more. Like, for the simple fact, I don't think it's offensive when they say, oh, you know, I think it's offensive the should. Girls should be the ones who stay home. Girls should be the one who take care of the kids, while guys should be the ones making the money and taking care of you. Well, what if she don't want to? Like, what if that's literally what she doesn't want to do? If somebody's trying to force you into that box is when it becomes offensive.
But does she know
I get that.
at the end of the day that makes everything better?
What if it doesn't in her world?
Right.
In my world, it would, and I would hate to stay home and take care of kids. I will walk out on my family if I gotta stay home and take care of some kids.
What?
My husband gonna have to. It's not on camera.
Whatever. This is
my husband's gonna have to love kids, or else I'm leaving.
If y'all try to get with Kamaria, Kamaria. First of all, say her name right. Second of all, she might mess around and leave y'all if y'all not get the job done. So y'all be able to.
I don't mind kids, but I definitely need my breaks. I'm not gonna lie.
Cool, we can work with that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if y'all expect me to be 100% stay-at-home mom, cook, clean. First of all, I can't cook that well, so we're gonna be eating the hell out of some croquettes every night. That's all I know how to make. We might have an unusual dish of spaghetti and wieners. I love spaghetti.
Spaghetti and wieners. Hold on now. We're gonna have to talk about this. I have a question. Why girls don't know how to cook these days?
You know what? Because not that many of us are being raised in the kitchen as we used to. Because historically, again, women were always raised in the kitchen, cooking for full families and stuff. Things got easier. We got a freaking microwave. The microwave was invented. Everything went downhill. So
wait, hold on. You said why the males what?
I said why boys know how to cook so well then.
Because regardless, we're not about to be hungry. I don't know how y'all managed to do
I know how to
First
cook.
of all, I can cook myself to survive in. I'm just saying my family's gonna be eating the same 6 meals the rest of their lives.
It's 7 days in the week. Oh, let's start over. So
pick which one y'all want again.
We're not even getting the same Sunday dinner because by your math, it's gonna keep being
Hold on, what do I know how to make? Spaghetti and wieners, which y'all obviously think is weird.
Spaghetti and wieners?
Like actual
spaghetti and hot dogs. Yeah, I cut up hot dogs. Y'all should try it.
Spaghetti.
Yeah.
That's
See, I always thought that was normal because I grew up eating it. So I got over it and I found out like everybody was like, no, we don't do that. I was like, shit.
I cannot have no wiener in my spaghetti, bro.
Maybe pork and beans.
We're not gonna be in college for too much longer. That beanie weenie.
That's delicious. I grew up with it. It's bomb.
That's like a woman that's
should try it.
Ramen noodles the rest of her life. I'm like, what?
No, I'm gonna cook croquette, tuna casserole. Yeah, salmon croquette. Tuna casserole. My spaghetti. Y'all better not hate. And chicken and dumplings. I can fry chicken on occasion. Oh, I guess y'all getting the same 5 meals because it ends there.
The dessert.
They are getting the same 5 meals.
I'm a Betty Crocker with desserts.
Well, no, that's not true. I think a lot of girls can bake.
I'm a Martha Stewart's with desserts. I can make anything.
I feel like girls these days is just giving up on the kitchen. They like, look, I got better things to tweet. Post on Instagram to be cooking for you.
I like cooking, honestly.
I love cooking.
I
love eating. So
I'm glad y'all are still here because I know a lot of girls that's
a lot of stuff can be microwave. We can eat hamburger helper every night. I just get the new. I get the jambalaya.
I'm gonna need you to put some elbow.
I think I might be a little
situation, man.
See, you'll never be my husband. He's gonna understand. He'll understand.
You gonna be doing a lot of searching because I know dudes look.
First of all, he's not gonna know.
That's how y'all win.
He's not gonna know. He'll be like, "You gonna cook for me, and I'll make 1 meal." And I'm like, "I'm not your wife. Feel me? You can't get the cow. I have the cow. You can get the milk for free. Whatever. I'm gonna do all that."
Wait, hold on, pause. So you ain't gonna never cook for your boyfriend until y'all get married?
I'm gonna cook for him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and then we gonna get married.
He gonna think that there's more to come. He ain't gonna know.
He ain't gonna know that you might get this man some spaghetti and weenies.
He gonna walk in on the spaghetti and wieners. That's gonna be me. Oh, hey, babe. What you cooking? What the fuck is it? Try it.
What a beef at? I don't know, man. That's a sad life, man. If my spaghetti can't even have no ground beef in it, god damn. It just boils out. You making these 5-minute dinners?
First of all,
You making them dinners to go.
some of that stuff takes about a good 3 hours to make.
3 hours?
No, just the chicken and dumplings. It takes a long time to boil the chicken.
And then you're not gonna fry the chicken. You must.
I can fry chicken. Oh, I can bake fish. Boom, 6. Oh, and I can make shrimp Alfredo. 7. Oh, we got 7 meals.
That's a week.
Look, at least you got a
As
little
long as you got a
repertoire,
week, right.
repertoire to work on, because I know people who
I like building my stuff.
they
though.
only know how to make an egg sandwich.
Ooh.
And
On my lazy days, grilled cheese.
What you really need to worry about is those girls that can't make the simple stuff. That's
I'm worried about all of it.
well, if they can't make the simple
How
stuff,
about
they definitely
this?
can't make nothing better.
You learn how to cook, and y'all can work.
I
on
already
it.
know how to cook, but
So
that's not
look,
the point.
y'all can work on it. That can be a bonding thing,
No.
babe. You gonna have
Cooking
to learn
together.
this right now.
No.
I love calling my daddy and mama and asking for recipes though, so I'll be a pro.
I mean, I'll cook
Housewife
with you,
one
but
day. Not really.
you gotta. I feel like I'm not gonna sit here and teach you how to cook.
I think you should.
Nah,
That's bonding right
that's
there.
that's not something I would be doing.
Whatever. This podcast is long as God knows what, so we gonna end it right here.
Man, it was a good little podcast though. So
Again.
how do y'all usually wrap this up?
Again, my name is Camaria Simone.
Raven.
KT.
Steve.
Say it louder.
Steve.
You're ugly. And it was Sheridan. She's gone now.
And we have Braxton and Shell in here.
They just listening because right after I cut the mic off, the conversation got lightweight better because Shell decided she could open her mouth finally. So yeah, here goes more.
Behind the fridge.
Like that.
It is important. What do
What?
you already have in
Right.
the fridge?
Mm-hmm.
She'll tell you, yeah, man, let's make some fried chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, we got hot dogs, mom.
Right.
No.
I got eggs, not chicken, so.
See, this is how I start learning how to cook. Like, I'll be craving something really crazy one day. Yeah, I started recording again.
I'm about to say,
So, like,
you
I
gotta
was
work
craving
it.
something.
Right, she secretly
Whenever
recorded.
I didn't catch that.
Ah.
But like, whenever I'm craving something is when I learn a new dish. Like shrimp and grits. I'm probably finna learn how to make that really quick. Shrimp and grits? You ain't never had that?
I don't like grits or
It's
shrimp.
like,
You're from the north, though, so
okay.
Nope, I'm from the north and I like grits.
I don't
Really?
like grits,
I don't like
but I like
grits.
shrimp and
I
grits.
didn't think
Well,
like
my
grits.
whole family's from
Cheese
Mississippi,
and
so like
grits.
we make them right.
Ah, she still got that
We
southern
make 'em
in
right.
her. Yeah. I
No,
feel
you don't make them right. They
I don't
make
make
them right.
nothing.
Don't call my girl out like that. Oh, man. I mean, I don't know how to cook like Chef Boyardee, but you know.
Boyardee.
Who?
That's how you say
Chef
his name.
Boyardee Steve.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a little bit lower, you know what I'm saying? I'm not late cordon blue, I'm late cordon who. But, you know, I'm going to survive. And that's why I need somebody that's really going to throw down.
Get you a middle child. They gotta cook themselves. That's how I learned how to
You
cook.
know they
neglect
That's
it.
how I learned how to cook. Being a middle child, you don't get nobody cooking for you.
I can cook breakfast.
Yeah, breakfast is nice, though.
I know how to cook breakfast. Mess with all my little cousins when I was
Breakfast
little.
is what you start with, though.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really easy. Like, we used to wake up, everybody would be asleep, all the little kids would be running around. All right, big cousin duty. Let's get these kids some food in their stomach so they can go outside and leave me the hell alone. Like, that's how I learned how to make breakfast.
Once you learn how to handle the oven, then you can move forward.
I learned how to cook from this summer when I was...
Recently?
Yeah.
He got 6 recipes up his sleeve. Like, me, stop it. You act like you can throw us down. You
I'm
on the
not-
same
look, I'm
level
not
as
even-
both of us.
You're right.
All of us.
You're right.
Except Braxton. What you got?
I know how to grill a lot of things.
Oh,
everybody
damn.
got
I can
That's
grill.
me.
I can grill.
I don't know how to grill.
So
I
I'm
know
really
how to grill.
one up in you right now. 'cause
You
I
are
can
one
grill.
up in me. My mom's gonna have to teach
Grilling
me how
is
to
the
grill.
fun part.
See, that's the same thing. I feel like a guy should know how to grill. You don't know how to grill now.
You know,
You're
you right. The
useless.
guys
You're
should know how to
useless.
grill.
You're
Yeah, I
useless
think
if
we
you
do.
don't know how to
Yeah.
grill.
It's not really that hard though.
Y'all, we really embracing gender roles right now. Guys have to grill.
Right.
They don't-
That's
But
not-
that makes life so
They don't
much
have to
simpler.
grill, but
Because
if
I know what you're supposed to bring to the table. If you're like, oh, I'm gender fluid, what the hell you gonna be doing? Well, some days I cook, some days I grill.
What's your job and what's mine?
Right, we still gotta.
I
come
season the
together.
food, I don't cook it.
Well, I start the grill on, but you know,
You finish.
you gotta put the ribs on. Like what?
I'll put the charcoal in it.
Right.
You light the fire.
Well, I'm gonna give birth to the child, but you're taking care of that guy. Right?
I'll carry it, but
Right.
you get the ultrasounds. You're childish. Someone's gonna hate us.
Yeah, somebody is struggling with their identity. Is like, you know what? This is not funny.
Why they laughing about this?
Right.
They're acting like this is
Y'all
such a
got
lighthearted
jokes
issue.
Right. I don't know if I'm a cook or not.
Do I really gotta
You
get
know
the
what?
ultrasound?
You know what? Stop it. Because you know what we're being right now?
What?
The white people to the black people. We don't really have to. They don't really have to recognize our problems or understand.
It's time to pull the race card on that.
I'm just saying. That's what we're doing.
This is not the same
We don't have to
thing.
recognize their problems. We don't.
They
We don't have
have-
to live through it. We don't have to understand. We don't even have to pay attention to it if we don't want to. Because you feel me? It's not us.
But I feel like we try. And
I feel like-
and I feel like that's the difference there.
No,
because
no,
It's
no.
a difference when you try. That is real true.
I think sexuality was at question. Gender is not at question.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
I just don't see how gender is. Right.
Mm.
Gender is a physical thing, like you were saying. It's a scientific thing.
For you two who don't know, he was wondering why there was an other box on male, female, other.
Yeah, like you
What's
asked me
up?
the gender, and
Like,
it was like,
I feel like I'm a.
right.
Right.
yes.
And we were saying, like, if you feel like you're something else, then just say that you're that other thing.
Yeah, like
Like-
gender isn't fluid. You can't switch that.
Gender
Like
is what you're
scientifically.
born with, sex is what you choose.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like you're born something and then your sexuality is fluid.
Look at you. Steve's like, yeah, they're defending me. You see why he ain't got to say nothing this time.
Listen,
We done went to Google, tried to Google other,
Bruh.
what's the
Oh
third
no,
one?
we talk about this in Psych 216.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so she got the scientific
Right,
we
evidence.
needed her when we were
Right.
struggling.
So for all
we
you
was going to
confused
Google. We all
motherfuckers
we
out
could
there,
go
you look down and you tell me what you got, and that's damn near your answer.
Damn near.
Damn near.
Oh yeah, because they could
Because
be
you
in
can
that
choose.
Because you
transition
can-
You
phase.
can choose.
Yeah, because you can still choose, but you
I'm a
can
man
choose
today,
what
but I'm
you
gonna be a woman in 6 more months.
Right. Count down. I wonder how it is when you finally made that decision to be a transgender and you got the surgery going.
I think it's really crazy and
I got
hectic.
3 weeks and
I think they go through a lot, like their body changes that they really trying to learn how to do. I think it might actually be really hard on them.
I'm sure
It probably is.
I think, yeah.
That's why you just need to
Imagine,
take what God gives
imagine
you.
going through the changes when you are actually that thing first. Like, when you hit puberty, like, it's probably 10 times worse than that.
Hold on, wait, what? They don't hit puberty?
No, I'm
They
saying,
get to
like,
skip all the life
no, I'm just
changing
saying, like,
stuff.
imagine
No, 'cause they
that's
gotta
how
take
they,
hormones
like,
depending
that's
on
how
what
they
they're
feel with
switching
going
to.
through the transition. Like, that's how,
Oh.
that's how we would feel, but, like, probably 10 times worse because they doing something that they weren't supposed, like, you know,
Yeah,
that
their
they
bodies
wouldn't
weren't
have done
meant for it.
otherwise.
What?
What'd you say? I said how it feels like body-wise to go through all that. How we felt going through puberty, which I don't even remember, quite honestly.
Yeah.
I just think
Puberty
I didn't
was
have boobs. I
breeze.
did. My voice side got deeper. I feel like some other random stuff started happening I'm not going to discuss, but
Yeah.
one day I cramped. Like, but
Bro, tell me why I thought Charlie horses was part of puberty. So when I caught my first Charlie horse when I was like 11, I was like, what? That's and I'm talking. Alright.
I'm not ready.
I'm only 11. How did I get a Charlie horse?
my balls dropped.
Yeah. Oh man, this is gonna be a wild ride. 'Cause, you know that Charlie horse hurt
I do
like
have a question for
bitch.
y'all guys. Do you feel when your balls drop?
But what does that even mean?
Or does it like slowly happen? It just looks
Do you
different
even
every
know?
day.
Do you even know if they have or not?
What does it look like? As a matter of
I
fact,
didn't even
'cause
know
I thought
balls
they
dropping
were.
was a thing at first. I was like, I mean, I guess if you're like 60 or 70, you know your balls.
I just always thought there was a bag there.
Wait, what?
There's a
little
bag.
sack.
What?
It's a sack, but I mean,
It drops like.
it's just like your titties.
The skin
growing.
just gets loose.
It ain't like it's just gonna one day just like I'm presenting for a project.
You know,
it's
that's-
like, just,
Today is the day.
right. It's not a big moment. It's
You just been walking down the hallway.
just,
Oh, there go the other one.
yeah, like some shit on yourself, but instead your balls just drop. Nah. Is that really what you were thinking? Was it like a thing for us when our balls dropped?
No, cause you said like in the Understanding Men video how if I was to be a guy for a day going through the whole course of a guy's life, in one day, first you got to deal with a little penis. Then you got to deal with that problem. Now your balls done dropped. Like, you said it like it was like a moment in life where your balls dropping was a situation. But also Family Guy kind of fucked me up like 3 weeks ago. And it was like, oh, the ball just dropped. Oh, there goes the second one. Like, I'm thinking, so they just fall.
Come on. Did you really reference some knowledge on Family Guy?
Exactly. That's why I was like, I need to ask somebody.
Yeah, you needed to. Because why you just Google
You needed
it?
some clarity.
I don't want that in my search list. Quite honestly. Balls dropping.
So you rather ask somebody and
How
let
do
them know.
balls drop? Ask Siri. Like, no. Y'all not gonna tell? It's just an overtime thing.
I mean,
It's just like they tighter and they just get looser over the course of like a
Is
year.
it noticeably looser? Like, I mean, but how do you know that it's
eventually,
happened?
Like,
The
how do
thing
you
when
know
you
your
notice
balls
your
Right.
dick get bigger. It's like, I mean,
Whoa.
I guess it is a little bigger today. I guess. I don't know. You just, I don't know.
You know, yesterday it was at the
One time,
camera part of my phone. This week is past my phone. Gotcha.
Yeah. For real. That's exactly how it is. And one time when you.
One day my grip
was.
was. One day my grip was a little. Now it's whoa.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's just like, damn, that bit really got that far this time. What happened?
Why you look up like
Then, never mind. I ain't gonna say that. Look.
the moments of like
It's just
physical
such a-
eye contact that was just made. Y'all didn't catch.
It's such a good feeling, though. It's a great feeling.
KT.
Care to elaborate?
I don't remember. I don't recall.
Don't recall.
I don't recall.
I plead the fifth.
This man pleads the fifth.
In other words, I don't know what it's like for it to make it past the camera part of my phone.
Why are you?
I'm just
You didn't
playing.
have to say that.
I'm just
You
playing.
didn't have to say that.
I'm just playing. Okay, bye guys.
That's how we ended it.
We out.
Right.
Right, that's it.
On a shot at KT.
Okay, can I say bye?
Oh, I thought you.
I thought you already said that.
I thought the
Peace
ending
out.
was us laughing it off. Yeah.